Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me from. Thank y'all so much for stopping by the live stream. Shout out to NTZ crew, that's Jacob Tanje. He says, checking in from H-Town, Brother Cal and the Sunshine Shoulders crew. Thank you, brother. That's the Michael Beach of Life. Good morning, Jacob. He said, just had a big storm blow through here in Bahal. Yeah, I tell you right now, the weather patterns, man, are keeping me inside. It's either scalding hot or it's raining buckets, man. But that's not going to stop me. Shout out to the old heads. There's Kiss. Keep it simple. Survival. He says, Men's Day was 19 November 2023, not 19 December 2023. Well, we control our own destiny, Kiss. We're tired of society telling us when to celebrate and when to sit down. He said, but Mr. Cal, we can celebrate if you want every day. Absolutely. What's that? Carpe diem. Seize the day, guys. Any new viewers and subscribers, welcome. Anybody catching this on replay, the peso is staying put. It's at 55.80. We're going to get right into the topic today, man. I'm not fooling around. It's Men's Day. We're celebrating men all around the world. If you got a penis, we celebrating you today. So many contributions. I want to just take a moment to thank the men for their contributions to society. So many, and they're so great, but if you don't have live streams like this where we're giving you your flowers, they're all but forgotten, man. We've been taken for granted. We're 50% of the population, but almost 100% of all the useful ideas and inventions. And let me say this, we're not bashing women. We're just celebrating men today. Hell, it was a man that invented the tampon. So yeah, I do this every now and then. It's time. The year is coming to an end. They're in full attack mode over in the Matrix. Every time I look at the newspaper, some man, some celebrity, because those are the only ones that make the news, is getting attacked. Now it was R. Kelly, now it's P. Diddy, and all the rest of them. I mean, if you got any kind of money, any kind of stature over there, they're coming after you. They gave women that extension. It's Me Too movements done gone crazy. Now you can be convicted on a dream some woman had over there that you assaulted her or something. So yeah, we're celebrating. It doesn't matter if you're the petty cab driver or the petty officer. We want to thank you. We don't care if you the chief, the Supreme Court justice, or a court jester, man. You should be celebrated today. What's up, Jade Philippines? I've been watching your videos, man. You got a lot of good common sense. You sound like a man from Kentucky. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right now, stand up and give yourself a standing ovation, man. I mean it. I'm not trying to be over the top. We've done enough, man. Take a bow today. Hell, imagine if men went on strike. You know, y'all gonna quit acting like we don't matter, because we matter. See, we're not apologizing anymore for being the backbone of the world. They're trying to snatch out our vertebrae over there. We're not going quietly. Retired 2019. I'm not going to be on here long today, but we're going to be strong today. Hey, Elliot, like I said, we're not bashing women. We're just celebrating men today. I'm going to give you your flowers today. If you were born with a penis, we're celebrating you today. He said he's not using his savings to benefit anybody else. I gotta agree with you. Go ahead and buy those Johnson and Murphy old man comforts you've been eyeing on the way home from work. Go ahead and get that plane ticket to the DR or wherever it is that you're trying to go, man. You guys act like you don't understand self-preservation. That's the basic instinct of humans and animals. It should be the basic instinct of men. Hey, Stigma Enigma, thanks for that super chat. Hey, brother Cal, you're the man of the people. Thank you, brother. Just for today, as men, let's put aside our differences, our petty differences, and unite on this one thing. Today's our day. It's our time today. Self-preservation just means protecting yourself from harm, physical harm, emotional harm, financial harm. You got to stay at the forefront, guys. You got to keep yourself at the forefront. I know all that rhetoric about being selfless and putting the needs of others before yours. That stuff sounds good, man. But at the end of the day, man, if you're too busy people pleasing, you're going to forget about yourself. You're going to suffer. And see, JGBK, he's right out of my notes today. He said, men's lives matter. I said, yeah, they better start acting like we matter. We're fighting all the damn wars, building all the damn infrastructures. Yeah, men and women are equal, but we're not the same. Hey, Elliot, she says, reminders, y'all come in, don't forget to click the thumbs up. Thank you. Hey, Wallace, W Secrets to Success. He said, what's happening, Cal? We're just celebrating men today. This is our day. The guy says, oh, it was last week. No, it's today. Because we said it's today. Because we've been silenced, man. We've been forced to hide in the shadows rather than speak our minds. It's called communication for a reason. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. Otherwise, people aren't going to know what you're thinking. Well, they say, W Secret Success, a closed mind won't get fed. So now we're shaking in our boots, afraid to say out loud what we're thinking. And we don't even say the things that men used to say anymore. Well, let me say this. I'm in the Philippines now because of the beautiful women and because there's no Me Too movement over here. They're not attacking men over here. Okay, I said it. Okay, you want to beat me up about it? It's time to stand up, man, and use the damn backbone that you got. But yeah, let's put them old petty differences to the side today, just for one damn hour or whatever it is that we're going to be on here. Hey, King Arthur, happy birthday. He said, this is my day. Happy birthday. Carpe diem. Seize the day, guys. You know, I'm going to talk about a few things here in a minute, but, you know, I get emotional, man, when my eyes open up in the morning and I take that first conscious breath and I realize I'm a man. Man, do I get excited, you know, because I'm proud to be a man today. We got our savings, we got our health, we got our freedom. It's time to put them to use for our benefit. There's somebody watching me now on that damn wheel over there, paying for somebody else's college tuition, paying down somebody else's loan. The hell with that. Just for the day, this is the men's day. That's right. He says, I'm getting a nice steak dinner and a massage. You better start thinking about yourself. Because we're only here for a few years, guys. I don't want to blow your load or anything. You know, as far as the universe is concerned, man, our life is but a whiff, a mist coming through here. So Why not live now? Retired 2019. We're on the same page. You know, how many more family members and friends have to pass away before you realize that your time is running out? I remind you all the time, time's not running out, but your life is. Your life is running out, man. It's time to live now. There's people watching that were watching my live stream last month who are no longer here anymore. They're dead. Hell, last week. Hey, Laura, all we got to do is make up our mind. Your life can change in an instant, man. The minute you decide that you're in control of your own life. See, I get upset, man. I think about the precious years I wasted being timid and afraid and, you know, shy, you know, too scared to put one foot in front of the other. He said, how many men are in here today? Elliot says. See, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm tired of the world defining me. Happiness comes from within. I'm going to determine that. No one else is going to determine my value anymore or my worth. See? And now that I'm in control and I'm making my life decisions, see, it's easier for me to live with the consequences because it wasn't nobody else's decision. What's up, Jungle Man, Space Cowboy? So yeah, guys, it's all about us today. Hoover Dam, huh? What are you talking about, Robert? You know, whenever I make a video or short or anything celebrating men, you get a pushback. Why? Hell, we fight all the damn wars. We build all the infrastructures. Isn't that enough? What if we went on strike? He said in McCarty now doing a television commercial. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? What kind of commercial, man? A men's commercial? Robert Dame says on-site construction deaths, 96, another 46 for illnesses. 21,000 men worked to construct the dam. Wages were slim, 50 cents to $1.25 an hour. I celebrate these guys now in their 80s. Absolutely. Past, present, and future, Robert, is what we're doing today. If you stand up when you take a piss, we're celebrating you today. No more hiding in the shadows. No more time. No more. We don't have the time to be afraid to speak our minds anymore. A closed mouth won't get fed. Big Dog says, being a man is about setting the next generation up for success. Can't be a real man being selfish. Well, I think you know what I'm talking about. Okay? You guys take it to the extreme where you do that and see where it gets you with all that people pleasing and stuff. All that next generation is going to do is spend your hard-earned money. That's all they're going to do, Big Dog. You can wait until Thursday and come back with this type of talk. Today is our day. It's all about self-preservation today. Okay? That's the basic instinct, let me remind you, of every human being and animal, Big Dog. So don't bring that on here today. Okay? Hey, W Secrets to Success blog. He said, Cal, what got you fired up over there? Because I'm a man today, man. I'm celebrating men today. Every time I pick up the paper, thank you for that super chat. We're being attacked in that matrix over there. Women are bringing back memories from 40 years ago. 30 years ago. You can be convicted on a woman's dream over there right now. I don't know. That upsets me. Okay? I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, Alan. But all that setting the next generation up, we have. Hell, we built the infrastructure. They got to be able to do something. That's the problem, big dog. They too damn spoiled. They don't know where they stand. But when you say stuff like that, oh yeah, people get upset, Jacob, when you talk the truth. I'm just saying. That's why I'm over here in the Philippines, because I'm a man. This is what men do. Yeah, men made all the infrastructure. But I love both of y'all, Elliot. This isn't bashing women. We're just celebrating men today. I'm pretty sure that there's some important men in both of y'all's lives that y'all could celebrate. We're being taken for granted. All our sacrifice, all our time, energy, and money that we put forth, all the years we've wasted because we've got our nose to the grindstone. Well, hell, can't we just have one day without people getting upset? He said the truth is the old people are too corrupt. Well, I don't know about that. Remember, let's put these old petty differences aside just for the day, Nash Life. I know you're not used to that, but let's do that. Let's unite under that one theme today, that today is our day. It's our time. We're going to control our own destiny from now on. But if y'all want to stay way back in those Neanderthal days, then go ahead. I'm way ahead of you. You only got a few years left, man. You're nothing but a mist, Nash Life. You acting like you're going to be here 1,000 years. I'm sorry. There's people who were watching this live stream last month who are no longer with us. They're dead. Yeah, so if you want to keep with that, then go ahead. Hey, Timothy Bright, thanks for that super chat. He said, women are a man's glory, a gift from God with return sometimes. Yeah, and I'm not taking anything away from women, Timothy. I think we all need a partner. But today is our day. If they want to have a women's day, tell them to talk to one of these women bloggers and tell them to have a women's day. They don't seem to be thinking like that. They want to have a men's day too. They want to do everything to attract the men to their blogs. What time is it? Travel says men in the West don't know his place anymore. In the household, when you so-called masculine, it's toxic masculinity. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying right here. It says, we're going to determine our value and who we are and our self-worth. We're not going to allow that to come from the outside anymore. They can call it whatever they want to call it. I call it self-preservation. I call it survival. Because if you don't start thinking about yourself, they certainly not going to be thinking about you. You know, that's the problem that I have with a lot of these Christian bullies. Not all, but some. Some of these Christians are bullies. They pretend to care about my soul when I die, but they could care less about me while I live. So I'm going to determine my happiness today. And I'm okay to live with the consequences because they're my decision. But all that pretending that you really care about my soul when I'm dead, yet you'll stand by and watch me starve while I'm living. I'm sorry, not today. Not on this live stream today. Okay, brother, but here's what I'm saying. Who are you blaming that on? You know, we're just celebrating you today. Are you so uh, depressed and so miserable over there that you can't accept your flowers? What are you going to do? Throw them in the garbage? Because we're not talking like that today. If we're going to put these petty differences to the side for just 1 hour. I promise I'm not going to be over here on here more than an hour today. Yeah, he says sometimes those gifts we have to return. And I think we've done our part, Timothy. We're 50% of the population, and almost 100% of all the useful ideas and inventions come from men. The automobile, the tampon, the airplane. I just want to say thank you to the men today for your contributions to society. Since nobody else is going to say it, I think you should stand up and take a vow, really, because you deserve it. People better start acting like we matter. But you get guys over here and they're afraid to be men. They don't even want to say what's on their mind. Hey, Laura, thanks for that super chat. She said, Happy Men's Day. Because I know how you feel about your husband, Laura. And you know that what I'm saying is the truth. See, we're tired of being neglected. Imagine if men went on strike. The world would fall apart. The world would fall apart. Yeah, Rico XXX. Thank you, Laura. We're not bashing women today, but you're over there in the matrix. You know, every time you pick up the newspaper, some woman done bought, or some man, or one of the LGBTQT people are bringing back memories from 50 years ago, really dreams. And I'm not downplaying that, but I'm saying that's a dangerous road that we are trudging, guys. Okay? It's a dangerous road we're trudging down there. I'm just happy to be a man today. Hey, Robert Dane, thanks for that super chat. He said, the Christmas to remember when you help others, you help yourself. Thank you, Sir Calvin. A lesson learned here. Yeah. It's all about self-preservation. We've lost that. That's lost on us now. Because they've got us thinking that we're supposed to do everything for everybody else. Don't forget about you. That's what men do. You're supposed to go out there and just sacrifice your life for everybody else and then die. Because you're going to die sooner rather than later. And what are you going to die for? Your children are going to spend your money. Or that new man who comes into her life, he's going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. I'll be damned. I'm spending all mine up. That's why I got the insurance policy on me that I've got. Call me selfish. I call it self-preservation. That's what I'll be. He said, they'll be counseling out here, brother. Yeah. He said, I got thrown under the bus. But we just want to celebrate men today, Nash Life. You know, see, a lot of times, man, we're our worst enemy. I got men over here, a lot of black men, by the way, who have petty differences against me. They're trying to pull me down. And I'm like, dude, I never try to hit on your wife. I don't owe you any money. I've never said anything bad about you. It's petty differences that we have to learn to put aside as men and unite, because the world right now, if I look in the matrix, is against us. That's why I'm over here in the Philippines, because they don't have that Me Too stuff over here, and they're not attacking men over here. Men are still held in high respect in society over here, and I like that. I'm not going to be afraid to speak my mind. You know, you guys are afraid. He said, but we celebrate today. You're right. All right, Lonnie. Yeah, salute to the men. We're afraid to do anything. You got all that money. Remember, I was talking about the spending stage a couple of live streams ago. If you're over 50 years old, you're in that spending stage. I'm sorry. All these old great ideas people bring to me and investment ideas and stuff like that. Man, I'm 60. Excuse me. The money I've got is for me. If I want to go on a trip, if I want to do something, renovate the house or whatever it is, it's going to benefit me and the people around me. He said, you will outgrow this anger one day, G. Nash. Yeah. When they get on his back, when he figures out that we're his friends, we're his allies, that we're on the same page, we're all in this together. But it's Men's Day on my live stream today. I'm sorry. And we're going to celebrate you. I want to thank y'all for your contributions, man. I don't care if you're the sanitation worker, school teacher, you need to be celebrated. Who else is going to do it? Hey, thank you, Happy Man 6920 for that super chat. He said, great topic once again, Shine. He said, keep up the fantastic live streams and a happy Christmas to everyone. Thank y'all, brother. I appreciate that. I don't know about anybody else. I'm tired of being neglected. I'm tired of being taken for granted. Like we don't matter. Rico XXX says they say the real recognize the real, but we say the real recognize the fake. Rico XXX, he always comes to my to my meet and greets. James Marshall Hendricks says, power to the brothers that created and built everything. That's right, men. 50% of the Earth's population, but 100% of the useful ideas, guys. I'm sorry. And inventions, let's just be honest about it. But they act like we don't matter, that they can live without us. I'm calling bullshit on that. You can't. I'm going to say this like I always say. Pussy ain't nothing unless a dick stuck up in it. This is a grown channel, okay? And I'm not bashing women today, but men matter. I'm giving y'all the flowers today. But unless you have live streams like this, no one's going to celebrate you. No one's going to celebrate you. They're going to take you for granted. That's what they're going to do. I'm so happy, man, when I get up in the morning. I take that first breath of consciousness. I'm like, man, I'm a man. And I see my woman laying next to me. I'm not ashamed of being a man today. I'm not apologizing for being a man. I'm not apologizing for thinking like a man. And then my thoughts turn into my actions. He says, I celebrate my birthday, always treating myself to a trip. You better treat yourself. Self-preservation is protecting ourselves from harm, not just physical harm, financial harm. There's a book called, what's the name of that book? But in it, he's saying to pay yourself first. He says, if you don't pay yourself first, he says you're thinking more of the shopkeeper that you're spending with first. He said, take 10% of your money that's paying yourself first and put it to the side. People don't understand that. So if I go out, as soon as I get my check, if I don't put the 10% up, if I don't pay myself first and I go out to the outlet store and buy the brand new pair of Jordans, subconsciously I'm thinking more of Nike and that shop owner than I am myself and my family. See, sometimes you got to put yourself first. And it's a lot of old rhetoric over there in the matrix that prevents us from doing that. It makes us feel guilty. Hey, Paul Blazer 99. Aaron Silk says March 2024, my treat is Brazil to me. Now, when I made that video, man, everybody comes out, and I'm not shocked with this negative stuff. And see, this is when you got to be a man and you got to make your own decisions. See, when I decided to go to Brazil, it's not going to be because of something somebody outside of me said. I'm going to do my own research, and then I'm going to go when the time is right. It couldn't be that bad. I looked up the statistics, but I didn't write them down. There's millions of people coming over there every year to Rio de Janeiro. But maybe I don't have to go to Rio. Maybe I can go somewhere else. But the minute I said it, here comes all this negativity. I'm like, wow. Robert James says, I'll give the spinning wheel 200 pesos again for any new members today. Hit the join button. Thank you, brother. Gertrude Fermisa says, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Golden Gate says, you're on point, Cal. There are people who I went to high school with, and they don't get it. They don't understand who the enemy really is. They attack their fellow men, but love the system. Yeah. And it's usually what'll happen is they'll have to undergo a beating from the system themselves or somebody close by to them before they realize that we're on the same team. Hey, Solo Road, thanks for that super chat. He said, Louisville native checking in. Thank you, man. It's always good. Jay's Philippines was on here. He's from Louisville. He's from Valley Station. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Jay's Philippines. When I was growing up, black people couldn't go to Valley Station. We wasn't welcome. But thank God those days is over. Hey, California World Traveler said, living my life in the fourth quarter. See, I wrote this down, man. I'm glad you said that. We're only here for a few years, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't hear nothing else I'm saying today, you're nothing but a whiff of smoke in this universe. I mean, how many family and friends have to die? How many funerals and obituaries you got to read before you realize your life is running out? You got to live now. What's wrong with that? I mean, that's common sense, but we're in denial. Sigmund Freud said, human beings, we don't think about our own death. It's always the other guy. Well, I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you live to be 100. It's just a whiff of smoke in this universe, guys. You better live now, and I'm going to live. I'm going to live till the wheels fall off, and I don't care what people say. As long as I don't violate the rights of my fellow man, and I obey the law wherever I'm going to do me. I'm already living on borrowed time. Some of you guys are so old, you're living on any time. Anytime you could collapse and die. But don't listen to me. Some people who watched this live stream last month, they're dead. Some people who have made plans, I promise you, already had their ticket to come to the Philippines. They didn't make it. But you keep putting it off. You keep having these petty disagreements with people. like you're going to live to be 1,000. Even if you live to be 1,000, it's nothing but a whiff of smoke. Y'all better wake up, man. Yeah, it's tough out here. Yeah, too many men are afraid of living, man. They got us scared to be men. You can't even say the things that a man would say. Oh, I like younger women. I like sexy women. I like sex. If you're in the matrix, you're in trouble. You say that kind of stuff. Oh, you look down upon. All this old rhetoric over there. Oh, you're a dirty old man. Well, what's that make you then? If I'm a dirty old man, then what's that make you? It's a, what is it, a limit on how long I can be dirty? And once I get 40, now I can't be dirty anymore? But we're celebrating men today. All our hard work, all our accomplishments, all our contributions to society. We deserve to be celebrated. Stand up and give yourself a bow. Take a bow, man. Y'all think I'm joking because nobody else is going to appreciate you but you. You better start taking care of yourself. You can do everything that you want, and that woman or those children, they're going to walk around with a long ass face. Gail says, I'm not coming halfway around the world to live the way I'm living now. Let me stop right there because that's a gem right there. Listen to this man. He says, I'm not coming halfway around the world to live the way I'm living now, guys. It's time to live now. All you have to do is make up your mind. It can change just like that. I did it. I'm crawling around on the floor, on the crack house floor, looking for something that's not there. Everything looks like a piece of a crack. And then I made up my mind, I don't want to live like this anymore. I went from the crack house to the penthouse of life, man, just like that. Now, it took some work. It took some sacrifice. If it was easy, everybody would do it, but I made up my mind. And he says, this is the last rodeo for most of us. I said, do you want to go out with a roar or a whimper? Boy, this guy's on to something here because I'm getting ready to do a video. I'm going to talk about there's a sleeping lion in everybody. See, but I'm going to talk about look this up on Google. And I don't care because it's Men's Day. This is my gift to you guys today. There's a fable about a lion cub that got lost in the wilderness and he was found by a mother sheep. Okay. He grew up thinking he's a damn sheep until he saw the shadow of a magnificent lion high atop a hill across from where he was. And his life was never the same after that. I'm not going to give it all up. I want you guys to read it. But that's the whole point. A lot of us are lions walking around here like we sheep, thinking that we only have the power of a sheep, the ability of a sheep. But within you lies a sleeping lion, man. The things you're afraid of, they'll be afraid of you once your true nature comes out. But you're not living your true nature because they got you afraid over there. You're not a woman, you're a man. Men and women are equal, but we're not the same. We're not the same. And I'm not ashamed to say that. There's a lot of things a woman can't do that I can do. And there's a lot of things I can't do that a woman can do. Let's leave it at that. All this I can do what you can do stuff, man, it's got to stop, man, eventually. You're damn lie. You can't stand up and piss like me. Hey, Passport X, a cow dropping jewel. Salute. Man, I'm trying to celebrate us today, Passport X, because I know nobody else is going to do it. Do you see any of these other vloggers over here giving you your due? What are they talking about? They're talking about themselves. Or they're trying to discourage you from coming over here. They've come over here, got the wife, the girlfriend, or whatever it is, and now they're discouraging you from coming over here to do it. But you're not stupid enough. I don't care what they say about the Philippines. It's not going to stop this show over here. You see, guys, oh, why they're not doing this and why they're not doing that. Yeah, Shadyville said today's failure, man, is to awaken. That's what I'm trying to do today. To wake your ass up, man, to the reality that you under attack, that you in control of your own life. I jumped off that wheel a long time ago. He said, the real CP show, he said, Minister Cal speaking ministry, trophy, yellow spell. Is my buddy on here, the clinician, the kosher clinician? Go on his channel if you want to learn how to be a man. Steve Johnson said, tell me, Cal, what if the guy who lives in, say, Australia has a partner in the Philippines and is hesitant to move permanently to the Philippines with reasons like kids are here, hospitals? Well, bring her to where you are. But remember, you got to be a man. You know, sometimes you got to make those hard decisions. I was talking about that on my live stream. Sometimes you got to put your foot down. Napoleon Hill said one of the 33 causes of failure is man's inability to make a decision and then follow through with it. Because what we do, we keep going back and forth. You know, all you doing is punishing yourself, man. It's easy for a Filipino, a whole lot easier for them to get a visitor's visa to Australia than it is to come to America. But you say hospitals, and see that's we can argue about hospitals, because I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself. I'm going to tell you that you're not really looking for a hospital, you're looking for a miracle. Because by the time you go to the hospital, it's too late. Your arteries are 99% clogged up. Men don't go to the doctor. That's why we die sooner than women, a whole lot sooner. That's why your life insurance premiums are higher, because the actuarials, the people who come up with the premiums for these companies, they use the what's called the law of large numbers. They know that you're going to die sooner than your wife, and they know why, because we don't go to the doctor. What's up, buddy? This is my buddy here. He got a good channel, man, and I got to tip my hat to you. Your followers, man, impressed me. I was on his channel one time. This brother set down some rules on his live stream. You know, we're different in that, but yet we're the same when it comes to men being men. So yeah, I'll salute you today, brother. Stand up, man. Take a bow. If you got a penis today, we celebrating you, man. It's your day, because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody's going to tell you the cold, honest truth that you're being taken for granted by your wife for 20 years or whatever it is. She's took you for granted a long time ago. Do something out of the ordinary to shake her ass up. Go on a damn trip by yourself without telling her. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. What's she going to do? She going to throw away a 20-year marriage because you decided to do something for yourself? Like take a trip? Don't she trust you? I'm not going to be with a woman or anybody that don't trust me. I'm not even going to be around people who don't trust me. PM says, I'm coming to live in the Philippines, not to die. Well, I got that on here. Says all you got to do is make up your mind, and your life can change in an instant just like that. I promise you. But you got to make up your mind. It takes courage to make those tough decisions. You see, the guy just asked me, what am I supposed to do? That's going to be a hard decision. It's going to be a tough one. But either make it are not. You're not going to live forever, guys. We're a whiff of smoke in this universe, but people aren't listening to me. We sit around, you don't even speak to your brothers and sisters. You're mad about something petty that they did to you. Next thing you know, you're at their funeral. Cisco International, Cal, you wild, boy, you don't want to know. No, man, I'm like this every day for real, but if I did this every day, I would run people away because they don't feel the same way as I do. They're not excited about being a man as I am. I'm excited about it because they make you feel sorry for that over there. Yeah, they make you feel sorry for being a man and talking like a man and thinking like a man. I like booty, man. I'm sorry. Okay, I like sexy women and all of that. The younger, the better. As long as they're grown. I like that kind of stuff, the kind of stuff that a man likes. I like watching football, NFL, and all that stuff. Discover with Elvis says, thank God I realized it is the best thing to make a move at 43, leaving the Matrix in 2 weeks. You really convinced me to move to Sikihor. I visited before, and there is no way back. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank yourself, man, for making that decision. Man. Because that's the reason a lot of us are stuck over there now. We're afraid. Ask the kosher clinician. He'll tell you, people are afraid to jump off that wheel. But what if I don't make it back? What if things don't go the way I planned? Well, that's a chance you got to take. Well, they say no balls, no blue chips. But I'll be down. If I'm going to stay on that damn wheel, that hamster wheel will grind you down. I don't care how much money you earn it. You're selling your time. You're selling the best years of your life to the man over there, and you're getting very little back. Timothy Bright says, I bet this is the first time ever a Men's Day appreciation was on anyone's channel. Hope this goes viral. See, here's the thing. You're right, because nobody else is going to do it. That's right. This is exactly right. Craig Beats, he said, Calvin screaming at the sky. I'm not a pervert. I'm a man, damn it. That's right. But they got us convinced there's something wrong with us. Are you a dirty old man? What are you doing fooling with them young women? Why do you even like a young woman? Mike Dawsonville says, like you always said, Cal, in the Philippines, we're not retired, we're rejuvenated. When I came over here, man, my engine had stopped working. And I'm not going to blame it on my American wife at the time. But she wasn't turning me on, and I certainly wasn't turning her on. So I made the decision, either I'm going to be miserable here, because I know I'm not living to be 1,000, or I'm going to check out what my options are out here. And I came over here, and the very first day, man, I was operating on all 12 cylinders. It wasn't me. But all that old rationing out the pussy over there, I get tired of that, man. I'm a man. I can say that. I'm not going to deal with that. Here I am giving her a life that she never even dreamed about. The house we were living in when we got divorced, it was a dream of hers to live in that neighborhood when she was growing up. Never could realize it till she met me. A real man. I put the whole family on my back. And then you want to ration out the pussy, and then every now and then I might get something special. No, my birthday's every day over here, and I'm not apologizing for that. If you don't like it, then keep scrolling. I'm going to tell you how it is. There is no Me Too movement over here. There is no attack on men over here. That's how I like it. Women bringing up shit from 50 years ago. They dreaming, man. That ain't happen. A lot of that shit, man, that, you can be convicted on a damn dream over there now. Bullshit, man. Hey, Kelvin Jones, thanks for that super chaser. Cal, I'm coming in February. Thanks. That is to watching your videos. I'll be 40. Time to start living. I plan to move there eventually. Yeah, man, come on. They're getting younger. You see the young man, Alex, from California, that I interviewed the other day. He's 34. Sharp. Got his own business. It's now or never, man. You're not going to live to be 1,000. There was a guy who already had his ticket, Kelvin, to come over here to the Philippines. He said, I want to shake your hand. He's dead. He didn't make it over here. He took life for granted. Yeah, convicted on a dream. Man, over there in the Matrix. They're coming up with shit that happened 50, 40, 50, 60 years ago. All these old shaded memories that they bring in. Men are being convicted and sent to prison. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just saying, man, if I did something wrong to you, I need to be held accountable then. Don't wait until 60 years ago you went to some psychotherapist and pulled a dream out of your damn head. It might not even be real. And now all of a sudden I assaulted you and the courts are going to listen to you about that. Man, I ran as fast as I could away from that place, man. Because I don't have the money to fight it. And it doesn't matter anymore. Hell, R. Kelly had all that money. He didn't have no money to fight that. This man's a celebrity. I'm not taking up for him. Man didn't have to rape women and stuff like that. You're talking about R. Kelly, the king of R&B, man. Women swoon over him. I'm not taking up for him. I'm just saying, man, that the man didn't get a fair trial. I'm going to say that. He was convicted on television long before his trial even started. That's the type of stuff, man. It's dangerous, man. How the hell are you going to convict him then? They said, no, we couldn't get you the first time. 30 years later, now they convict the man. Now they give him 33 years. A life sentence, guys. But let's talk about us today, man. Give yourself a standing ovation. Y'all think I'm joking, man. Y'all think I'm overreacting. I'm not. Because you deserve it. Hey, Steve Johnson. He said, I need to write these sayings down, put it on a Word document in fancy font and frame it. Sayings to live by. Yeah, now everybody is under attack now. But see, that's the thing, guy. Can we I'm going to ask you guys one more time. As men, can we put this pettiness aside just for today and unite under the theme of today is our day. This is our time. Whether he was guilty or not, I think you know what I'm talking about. I think you understand that. We're being blackmailed, basically. Hey, K Dallas. Yeah, so, I like the way, I keep talking about the kosher clinician. I like the way he handles trolls and stuff on his channel. He don't play that. He handles it like a man. But yeah, guys, it's time to be heard. They done silenced us over there. We've been quiet for too long. I say stand up and be a man. And because you're in control, now you can live with the consequences of your actions. I'm so thankful, man, when I wake up, man, and realize I got some balls, man, and a scrotum. I don't know what to do, man. I get excited, man. I feel like, man, I'm glad it's not the other way around. I'm the one doing the pounding. King Arthur says, I had a co-worker at the post office. He was so scared of his wife that when I got out work, he would speed through the parking lot to get home. The wife had him on a tight leash. Yeah, he wasn't a man. He was somewhere in between a woman and a man, but he wasn't a real man, because a real man would walk to his car, get in there, maybe stop at the bar for a drink or two, holler at the boys, and then go home. He's on his own schedule. I'm not on anybody's schedule today. Bar Blazer says, you're for real, Cal. No one goes to the gym anymore because women accuse them of luring, and yet they record video for their audience on OnlyFans or TikTok and show their butts off. Yeah, see, I'm not afraid to look at a woman today because that's what a man that's what a man does. I'm not going to be creepy, but if you wear some booty shorts, now you're playing to my nature. I don't care, a herd of elephants couldn't hold me back from looking. Does that make me wrong? It don't make me wrong. John Gomez says, the woman are coming to your side of the hemisphere to straighten you men out, just saying. Well, I saw them coming to Thailand a long time ago. I just never made a video about it. But it needs to be talked about. But guess what? They always comparing the Philippines to Thailand. Why? I don't know. It's like comparing apples to oranges. But I tell you what, the biggest advantage the Philippines has over Thailand is there's no black women coming over here. No big Shirley's is coming to the Philippines, okay? Big, pun intended. I don't have anything against black women. I love black women, man. I got 4 black daughters. She's married to a black woman, but I'm just saying, they're not coming over here. And then let them travel. Maybe that'll change them when they go back home. But remember, the women who are traveling, they're a whole lot different than the women that staying at home, in my opinion. The same with those men over there, the ignorant men, the no passport bros. Those are the ones that give me the problems. It's not the passport bros. It's not the ones with the open mind who are courageous enough to get on a plane and go to a foreign land where they don't know the language and the culture and anything like that. It's the guys who stay stuck over there, sit in front of their computer screens and do nothing. We go back and forth to work all the time. And put their lives on the backs of a 21-year-old basketball player or football player. Those are the guys that give me the problems. So the women who are traveling, they're not the big Shirleys. They're not the ones giving you problems over there. Not me, anyway. It was always the women who really didn't have nothing, who were on Section 8, who had somebody else's hair pasted to their damn scalp. No education. Those are the ones that gave me a problem. I'm not afraid to say what I'm going to say. Yeah, no passport bros. I'm telling you now. Hey, it's Cedric Giles. Thanks for that super chat. He said, hit the like, guys. Hit the like, guys. Are you not entertained? But it's a celebration, Cedric, man. I want to thank you, brother, for being a real man. Yeah, but a lot of these women that coming over here, I don't think y'all have anything to worry about. It made for good theater, though, I tell you that. But most of the women, when I went to Thailand, I saw black women, but I think most of them were from Africa. There's a lot, Africans, man, they travel. Hell, they're like Filipinos. Yeah, plantation bros. That's all it is. But everybody's a simp to them, too. If you don't beat your woman and, got your foot on her neck, then you're not a real man. No, a real man has some finesse. He knows how to finesse his woman to get what he wants. And that's why they get along the way they do. Roger Marine said these high body count women shouldn't complain that men are looking at them. Yeah, that's the whole matrix psychology over there. That you're not even supposed to look at a woman. You're not supposed to admire a woman. And you're like, well, hell, that's part of being a man. They've taken us apart bit by bit. It's almost going to be like the NFL. Pretty soon, man, you're going to be like, hell, this ain't even dating anymore. Because they sure ain't playing football, man. They got you running 100 miles an hour, but right when you get ready to hit him, all this other stuff supposed to go through your man. You got to watch, it's one of the most violent sports going. But now, a hard hit now is going to get you fined and probably thrown out of the game. Same thing over there. Now, I'm a man. Back in the day when I was growing up, and you saw a beautiful woman, you say, hey, how you doing? And blah, blah, you sure looking good today, baby, or whatever it was. You try that now. They're going to, the referee's going to come in and send your ass to jail. You're going to get fined and sent to jail. But yeah, I'm really serious about this Men's Day today. I hope a lot of other vloggers and live streams pick up on that, man, because we need encouragement, man. We're down right now, especially the regular guys, not the celebrities, but the regular guys like us who really do all the grunt work, man. We're down in the dumps, man. Nobody encourages us. They take us for granted. Like we don't matter over there, man. That's what really is sad. When we're the backbone of society, it's not the P. Diddy's and all these old rappers. That's not the culture. We're the damn culture. Not them. Everybody sitting at the edge of their seats listening to a football player or ex-basketball player who didn't give a damn about you, by the way, when they had all that money and really they had the platform and they could make a difference. They don't care about you. Now they need you because they done went through all the damn money. Now they need your clicks and views on YouTube. So you're giving all these war stories. But remember, guys, we're putting all that to the side today. And we're uniting under the theme of today's our day, guys. We're going to celebrate each other. Hey, Mumbo McDowell, I saw where you're over in Brazil. Well, I told those guys that I was thinking of resetting in Brazil, and they about lost their mind. You would have think Hitler's over there, Jeffrey Dahmer, be careful. They don't realize, man, I'm from the mean streets of Louisville, Kentucky, man. Most of the guys that travel, man, we don't have any problems like that. I can handle myself, but I mean, they came out of the woodwork. They're like, man, don't go over there. I've been to Brazil before. Yeah, it was 40 years ago, but hell, is it that bad? He says, I sincerely hope you come, sir. I would appreciate an opportunity to meet an international ambassador. Man, thank you, brother. I mean, because I know you're over there. And I'm like, well, hell, he's over there. I mean, the minute I get off the plane, what are they going to do? Rob me and stuff? I mean, if they do rob me, they ain't going to get a whole lot. Because I'm not stupid enough to walk around with a big stack of money overseas. And if they steal my debit card, I'm just going to call and cut it off. They're not going to get a chip out of that. And if they do, I'm going to get it back. I'm a seasoned traveler, man. Yeah, here's what he's saying. Mike says, got to be Drake or LeBron to get noticed by females here. To get noticed by anybody. But see, we don't have to wait on them. We can acknowledge ourselves. We can come together like this and say, okay, man, here's your flowers, man. Thank you, brother, for, looking after my house when I went on vacation last week. I thank you, brother, for changing my tire and not busting my head. I don't have a whole lot of money. See, that's what I'm talking about. Enough of that don't go on, man. We sitting around fighting and arguing over petty shit. Don't give a damn if the Dallas Cowboys won or not. Tim West says, that makes good sense. A weak man would give his money to women on OnlyFans, knowing if he met her in real life, she would call him a creep and disrespect him. F all that. Focus on leveling up your life, guys. Yeah, you got to make up your mind. That's all you got to do. And your life can change in an instant. Mine changed. If anybody don't know, man, I used to crawl around on the floor in the crack house looking for something that wasn't there. Everything looks like a piece of crack. You know, they talking about hell. I know what hell is because I've been to hell, showing up at the dope man's house at 3 a.m. with your last $4 trying to get a hit. And he curse you off his damn property. That's hell. I know about hell. But that's why I made the decision. I made up my mind. I didn't want to live like this. I wasn't raised like this. And boom. I went from the crack house to the penthouse of life. And that's why I give everybody, I give it all to y'all to try to help you, man. I promise you I do. Hey, big dog. Thanks for that super chat. Said, bro, please have a mango smoothie on me. This is man day. Absolutely, it's man day. Because we said it. Kiss came on here and said, oh, Cal, it was last week. No, it's today. No, he said it was last month. No, it's today. Hell, might come on here, what's today? Tuesday, Thursday, and have it again. Hell, I don't give a damn. LA Detroit said, once you're from a tough neighborhood, you can make it anywhere. Yeah. I mean, they don't realize I come from a time when we had the big food stamp books. There wasn't no damn them damn fancy credit cards they got nowadays. If you went to the store to get a damn loaf of bread, you took a $65 book of stamps. And they didn't even give you change back then. They gave you little coupons with 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents. I'm that old. And it used to be so bad, man, because they had to, at first, you'd have to go to a set location to pick up your food stamps. Well, the bad guys is waiting. The old lady goes in and gets her food stamps, they snatching her purse. So then they said, okay, we're going to start mailing the food stamps. They was tearing up your mailbox, getting your food stamps. I'm that old, man. I can remember that. So you think if I'm going to somewhere like Rio de Janeiro or Angeles City or Cartagena, Colombia, man, trust me, guys. We run circles around those characters over there. It's just that we're in a different culture. They think differently than we do. But I'm only going to be there for 2 weeks. We're not shooting. One thing about Louisville, though, we're not shooting back at the police like they are in Brazil. That's why I don't understand. I've never understood the dope man. Okay? And you out on bond, when you go back to court, they're going to give you 40 years. You got 500,000 shit. This earth is 197 million square miles. Catch me if you can. You're going to catch me when all my money's gone. And I done overstayed my visa. That's when you're going to catch me. I'm not going to jail. You're never going to catch me. First of all, I know how to get off the grid. Got all that money, man. And then they voluntarily go up to the man and turn, come on, guys. Y'all smarter than that. Who tells y'all to do that? Where's that come from? You can't live on both sides of the street. You can't be a Christian and sell dope. Because the Christian saying, "I'll turn yourself in, do the right thing, you'll be out in 10 years." What kind of thinking is that? Meanwhile, your money's going to be gone to some lawyer don't give a damn about you. Catch me if you can, because first of all, I'm already going to have everything set up before you catch me. I'm not going to ride around circles showing the police that here I am. I'm already going to have a plan. Robert Dame says, a few years back, they made the Marines in Tucson march in women's red high heels. Fact. He said, no respect here anymore for men. Trying to be men, it was ugly. Hurt my ass for real. Disgusting. Yeah, they'll put these tough football players in all this pink stuff over there. That's just for cancer. Man, that's a big money scam. Go on YouTube, go on Netflix and watch that if y'all think I'm playing. All that pink. There's very little of that money going to cancer. But they got these big, strong, manly men wearing pink and all that stuff, man. To hell with that. It's Men's Day. Stand up and take a bow. We're celebrating men today. I'm sorry. If you have a penis, we're celebrating you today. If you stand up when you piss, we're celebrating you. You matter today. Don't care what they talking about on the job. Hey, thank you. What times it travels? Thanks for that super chat. He said, Merry Christmas, Cal and family. Love your wisdom. Thank you, man. You know, I had to leave that matrix, man. They had the foot on my neck. I couldn't breathe, man, for real. You can't speak like a man. You can't act like a man. You can't be a man. I don't know what they call it over there now. Because if I was talking the way I talk over here, over there, they either have me killed or somebody's going to set me up or do something. Mumble McDowell said, I respect that about my Brazilians. They are willing to die for what they believe. They don't kill each other like Americans. Yeah, I was watching the documentary the other night, and the woman said, you know, the guy, he's from Germany. And he said, aren't you afraid up here in this favela, all these weapons and stuff? He said, no. She said, I feel safe here. They protect us. They don't allow that stuff to come up here. People don't steal, and you don't have to worry about getting your purse snatched. She said when you go to Copacabana Beach and all those other tourist attractions, that's where all the thugs are. She said them drug gangs don't play that stuff. But yeah, I just want to celebrate you guys today. I'm not going over the top, man. When the last time somebody said thank you to you for your day-to-day existence, for the little things that you do in your space? They don't. They take you for granted. Be like, you know, thanks, man, for coaching my son in the Little League football, man. Teaching him how to tackle properly so he won't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? That somebody needs to thank those guys for that. Taking time out of your busy life to practice them, you know, 2 or 3 times a week and then be with them all day on Saturday. Thank you for that, guys. Any of you guys out there doing that. I mean, really, man, I'm serious. It's so much I could thank you guys for. Like I said, we're 50% of the population, the Earth's population, but 100% of the useful ideas and inventions come from men. Hell, we even invented the damn tampon. They couldn't even do that. And I know a woman, and you can read all this up for yourself. You think I'm lying. I know a woman came up with the basic idea for the pad, but it was some brothers, 2 brothers, who improved on that idea to give you the modern pad that women wear today. They can't even come up with that. But I'm not bashing women. I'm celebrating men today. Hell, we fight all the wars. We build all the infrastructures. When is somebody going to say thank you? Instead of saying, oh, well, that's what you're supposed to do. Well, some things I'm supposed to do. Some things I'm not. The Real CP show said they do love seeing men with pink on, but you don't see women wearing light blue. Well, you don't see women doing a whole lot of stuff over there. It's a blurred line, and it's time that we as men make the line more clear, because all you got to do is say no every now and then over there. You know, just like David Chappelle says, I'm not wearing a dress. I mean, and now everybody's, you know, they like that's a big deal. I mean, they made it a big deal because everybody else is wearing a dress. But he said, no, I'm not wearing a dress. Y'all always trying to put us in dresses over here. But everybody else does it because they can buy us. See, money is used. That's why I don't really, the people with money over there, they try to make them our role models, but I don't listen to them because money is used to suppress our voices over in the matrix. So you got these stars in their contracts. They can't associate with certain people. They can't be involved in certain organizations. They can't even say certain things. So you got to be real careful when you see these big celebrities and sports stars and stuff, even these big preachers and stuff. Be careful, following their advice, man. Hell, you got a man of your own, use it. That's all I'm saying. Retired 2019 said, Cal, I get more respect from Becky than I do the sisters. I don't fool with Becky's. I never did, and I don't have anything against them, but hell, they called me a sellout because I said I'm going to exercise my options. It's the men calling me a sellout, not women. Oh, you sold out. You should be with a beautiful black woman where I was for 18 years. If I only dealt with black women, man, it'd be a small fraction of my selection would be, man, it'd be so small. And that's one of the things that frustrates us as black men in America. We're living on this damn dot over there. So all we're doing is, okay, she was my wife for 10 years. Now she's yours. And we're changing jobs and cars and everything like that. Man, you get tired of that. So I knew a long time ago what I was looking for was probably out here somewhere. And it was. And remember, I made up my mind because I'm only going to be here for a split second, man. And then you're going to be dead. And nobody's going to care. So let them care now. They only act like they care, guys. That's why I have a problem. I don't have a problem with religion. I have a problem with some of the Christian followers who pretend to care about my soul when I die, but could care less about me while I'm alive. Like, does that make sense? I mean, isn't it enough that you're saved and you're going to heaven? You're trying to save me. I don't want to be saved. I'm capable of saving myself, man. I'm sorry. And I don't want to turn anybody off. But that's the point I'm trying to make. I know what's best for me. I'm only going to be here a split second. Hell, I'm not going to do anything to burn in hell forever and ever. Like, come on, man. He said the favelas police themselves. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to sit down with her and I would talk with her. Like, lady, look, you're attractive. I can show you how to really build your channel. You don't have to make every other video about me, but she's attracted to men. That's all it is. She knows I'm a man. And she's attracted to men. That's all. And that's just her way of, you know how it is when you're young and a woman keeps picking on you. It's because she likes you. That's usually what it is. I was bullied by so many girls growing up. Come find out they like me years later. They say, yeah, because I liked you and you wasn't paying me no attention. Hey, Connor. Yeah, he said, you mean men invented the tampon? Absolutely. What else haven't we invented? The automobile, the airplane, the stool I'm sitting on, the bed you lay in every night, the pillow that you put your rest your head on. Okay? It's not a whole lot that we haven't invented, but they take us for granted. He said, I think she wants to see about that pounding you were talking about. I don't know. I don't, I don't have time for that kind of stuff. I'm living my best life right now. My life is running out, guys. I really don't have time for that stuff. And that's why, I threw up the white flag a couple of weeks ago with these brothers over here, man, and the pettiness that they've been showing toward me. I'm like, man, listen, guys, if something goes wrong, I can help you. These people you showing out in front of over here, they're not going to help you, but I can. We can help each other. Just for the day, we're going to put all that to the side. Hey, King Arthur, thanks for that super chat. He said, many times when I help a stranger out and they want to pay me, I tell them a thank you is all I need. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's universal law, and it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. It's just as rigid as gravity. When you help somebody, the help is coming back. It probably comes from a different place and an unexpected source than you were expecting. But it's coming. It's no different than getting on the top of my house and jumping off. You're always going to come down. You're never going to go up. That's the law of gravity. The minute you jump, the law of gravity takes over. It's the same thing. The minute you decide to help somebody, before you even do it, the law goes into effect. And it comes back to you 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. That's why I'm sitting here right now. If that wasn't true, I wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, that's all it is. They're just admirers. And instead of them, they're just, they put so much hate out there that they're embarrassed to come forward and say, hey, man, how you doing? Let's hang out. Let's go get a coffee or something. Because they look like fools now. But we're celebrating men today. It doesn't matter if you're a petty cab driver or a petty officer in the Navy. You've done enough, man. You deserve our appreciation. It doesn't matter if you're slinging garbage cans for a living, if you're the security guard at the Dollar General store. It don't matter. If you're a man, we celebrating you today. And we mean it, man. It's nothing superficial about it, guys. We don't get enough appreciation. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough said that the only thing people value more than money is appreciation. That's it. And if you sit in here, you know how much a genuine show of appreciation means to you. If you do something for somebody and come back later, or even right then, and man, I really appreciate it. I don't know how I was going to eat lunch today or pay my rent or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, he says you took the mature role with Mr. LaChine. We need to unite, not fight. Yeah. Well, I don't understand people like that anyway. It's like I was never afraid for my life or Maryland's or anybody that was with me. I mean, I can't manufacture hate. I just can't hate people for nothing. I mean, he was there to make a video and he made it. And that's all it was, guys. It was nothing, I've got everything to lose over here fighting anybody, a Filipino, a brother, anybody. All that I built up over something manufactured, something petty, just to get views and clicks. Man, you barking up the wrong tree. I'll pay somebody to handle that for me over here. See, I know how to do that. But that's what I would do. I wouldn't get involved. I've got too much to lose. Besides, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. But yeah, if somebody, really wants trouble with me, really, if I really felt that my life was in jeopardy over here, or they were trying to harm me or my family, I know how to handle it over here, man. It don't take a whole lot either. And anybody that bothers anybody over here should know that. Tough guys don't make it in the Philippines. First of all, Filipinos run the Philippines. I don't care how tough you think you are at home, or you might have grew up in Cabrini Green and all that. They're going to get you over here because you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know the good guys from the bad guys. They'll cut you in half, man. So yeah, but I'm celebrating him today because when push comes to shove, I'll be able to help him. Yeah, Tony said, salute to all the kings in the Sunshine Shoulder community. We need more of that, man. That's what we need more of. We need more collaboration, more people coming together. I'd like to see us have a picnic. That's why I do the meet and greets. And it's mostly me in there. Tim West says, sadly, to some people, it's not about appreciation. They think the world owes them something. Too much ego and pride in the matrix. Thanks for bringing the wisdom, Cal. Keep it coming, bro. Yeah, I mean, if she on here, I would just say, hey, if you want me to help you build your channel and all that, I will. But if you want to keep with the negative stuff, you know, you can go somewhere else. You know, I'm living my best life over here. But you've got a lot of potential, I tell you that. Yeah, I'm building the brotherhood over here. And see, that's what people don't seem to. I think that's what they're jealous of. These channels are bigger, man, but they don't have the community I have. You know, they don't have people wanting to come and meet them and fellowship with them and stuff like that. That means a lot to me, man. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Yeah, he said a man's work's never done, and they take it for granted. But yeah, I mean, I've got a whole lot to lose over here, man. With that petty stuff, man, we need to put it aside. I don't hit on nobody's woman. I don't borrow money from anybody. I don't owe anybody. Or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for helping me celebrate Men's Day today. We got about 3 minutes left because I'm sincere about it. It's not something I don't be on here yapping. It comes from my heart, man. You know, I see the struggle over there. But I saw it a long time ago, man, because it was affecting me. And I got out of there, man. I got out of there over 5 years ago. I arrived in the Philippines. I left the United States December 3rd, 2018. I arrived here December 5th, about 10 a.m. in the morning. And I haven't been back, man. And I was broken, man. I was broken when I got here. Bent over. Now I stand erect, man. You know, I stand on my own 2 feet. And I owe it to a lot of people, a lot of them that are watching right now. And that's a fact, guys. You know, so stand up, man, and take a bow today. I don't care what your job is. It's important. You're important. You've done enough, man. Now's the time to do you. Self-preservation. It doesn't mean being selfish, but it does mean to protect yourself from harm, physical harm, financial harm, emotional harm, any kind of harm. So take care, everybody. Thank you for your super chats, your super stickers, all your thumbs up, all your support for Sunshine Shoulders, man. I'll see y'all next time.